And welcome. You're watching NewsX with me, Devika Chopra. West Bengal's Murshidabad district continues to remain tense after riots over the Waqf Amendment Act. Earlier, agitators set vehicles on fire, clashed with security forces, and disrupted road and rail traffic. The riots spiraled and resulted in the deaths of 3 people. In fact, the Calcutta High Court had to intervene and order the deployment of paramilitary forces in the sensitive areas. Now, even as 150 people have been arrested, several Bengali Hindus are reportedly leaving different pockets of Murshidabad, including Dhulia, and are being forced to flee their homes and take shelter in neighboring districts. Joining me on the broadcast is Advocate Shashank Shekhar Jha, who has filed a petition in the Supreme Court seeking a court-monitored SIT probe into the riots. He has urged the apex court to seek an explanation from the West Bengal government regarding the incident. He has appealed to the Supreme Court to take steps to protect the lives of people and prevent further escalation. Advocate Jha, I'd like to begin by asking you, what really has prompted you to file this appeal before the Supreme Court?
Namaste. I guess West Bengal government has become a repeated offender. During assembly elections also we have seen how after receiving less number of seats as expected by TMC, how they have targeted Hindu community or at large. And now after 3 years we are seeing again in the name of Waqf board, if someone has some objections, if they are willing to do protest, or for that point if they want to go to court, they are free to go to, because they have their rights under Indian constitution. But what gives them the right to attack Hindu community or for that point anyone at large? And then when police officials are coming, they are even attacking police officials, burning their car, vehicles, etc. When BSF is interfering, they are even attacking BSF forces. So, and then who is giving them shelter? If you see the statements made by the sitting minister of Trinamool Congress, his name is Siddique Chaudhary. He says that I can choke Kolkata within minutes or within hours. Another MP of Trinamool says that I will gouge eyes of anyone who will look into work properties. Another Trinamool spokesperson says that it is BSF which is causing these chaos in the state. So I guess this is a very troublesome situation when you have a state called Bengal, which is already very poor. When you see the political murders going on since past various decades, in such a scenario, if Hindu community is being forced to migrate or flee or exodus from their own state or their own city or their own neighbor, I guess this is something which is showing that the state is unable to take care of their law and order. And that is where I have approached Honorable Supreme Court under Article 32, because Supreme Court is something on which we all have our trust, and Supreme Court being the guardian of the Constitution. Today we are celebrating the birth anniversary of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. And unfortunate that today I have to approach the Honorable Supreme Court to protect our life, liberty, etc. Article 14, 19, 21, 25, everything has been violated. Women, Hindu women are asked to give their honor in order to safeguard their husband and children. Hindu mandirs are being attacked, Hindu hotels are being attacked, vandalized, burnt. So what kind of society are we living here? And then sitting ministers clearly giving statements which are not only leading these mobs but fueling it further. I was just listening to one of the TMC leader right now. He was saying that it is very calm situation, and that is why people are migrating from one place to another within Bengal only. Shamelessness has a limit there. So that is
Mr. Jha, but I want to understand the police force and other agencies are now already working to maintain the calm and peace in certain districts of West Bengal. Arrests have also been made of over 150 people. What exactly would the Supreme Court's intervention then in this matter achieve?
So here in this case, it shows the attitude of the government, of that point, government machineries. You know, you have this theory in your mind that people will go for protest after Friday's prayer by Muslim community, and then you had your own intelligence of your state. But still you fail to protect even common citizen of this state. So obviously Supreme Court, I have approached Supreme Court to have a court monitor inquiry and to look into the aspect as to why Bengal is the repeated offender in this case. Why Bengal is unable to defend the rights, fundamental rights of the citizens living in Bengal. Why it happened in 2021 and then in 2025 again. Why only Bengal is having such kind of scenario when India is trying to progress or trying to have a third largest economy in the world? So I guess Bengal is a complete failure. So I cannot, for that point, expect government to go away like that. But I can at least go to Supreme Court and ask for accountability. As a citizen of this country and an officer of the court, I have that right and that duty on myself under Article 51A that I have to go to Supreme Court, and not only me. I think everyone should ask accountability from the government of the Bengal. They are not accountable. That is why their ministers are giving such statements. So who will protect them? The guardian of the constitution is Honorable Supreme Court. So that is why I have approached Honorable Supreme Court to have an investigation monitored by Honorable Supreme Court to see as to who is behind such attacks.
Okay, all right, Advocate Jha, thank you so much for joining us on NewsX with that perspective.